This your boy. Whoa. This your boy MC. Man. What else fell? Oh. This your boy MC. I'm telling you. Subscribe down there to the bottom. Man, I'm talking about it's time to put some heat. I'm gonna mix it up for y'all today. Oh, my feet is on the cord. That's what it is. Mix it up for y'all today. Texas representative. If I was in Texas, boy, just like someone said in this video that I'm about to show y'all, I'll be out there voting for this other opponent that's going up against United States Representative Jasmine Crockett. I've been hearing some corny things. And it's like my boy said, when I be on other shows. So I'm gonna find some of those clips of the shows that I've been on, and to give you an idea of how hard we got to be in the paint. You see, I got the referee shirt over there. When it come to these individuals on the left, and we may need to watch the right too, but always we seem to have watchdogs. Truant officers, legislators, keeping us at bay and not looking out for the community for the last 20, 30, 40 years. So, I'm 60 years and I work in the arena of the mental health system and I work in the recovery system. So I may say some things that's going to sound recoveryistic because recovery is to regain that which has been lost or replaced. So I'm all down with this reset that the government is going because we need to recover. So let's get this show started. Y'all see what the captions say? She's sending out, they're already clowning her over there in the state, sending out them Al Sharpton vibes. And I'm going to put the first clip up to give you an idea. Oh, now I see what happened. With the Al Sharpton vibes right here. So get ready. This is a good one. Fair use. This is from the Homegirls page. Red Cup Talked with Mecca. So get ready to enjoy this screen. Let me blow it up. And let's get it started.
She tries to pretend like she's from the bottom and she understands the struggle when, in reality, the facts show that Jasmine comes from high privilege in Missouri. A lot of money, a lot of wealth. And, you hear her talking about $5,000 like it's nothing, right? Yes. That, for someone to be that insensitive to the struggle, 17% of the people in our district live beneath the poverty line. So while she's up there with her $5,000 bags and her $2,000 wig and her $200 eyelashes and her $400 set of nails, talking about $5,000 isn't that much. I'll tell you what, I've been a lawyer 11 years and I work really hard. $5,000 is a lot of money.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Mika, and we're back for another Red Cup Talks because this is where truth, pop culture, and politics meet. So I wanted to come on today because you guys know I don't like Ratchet Crockett. Who is Ratchet Crockett? Jasmine Crockett. And I was so excited to find out that Jasmine Crockett has somebody running against her. Yes, somebody is trying to get her up out of here. This gentleman is articulate, he's bright, he's smart, he's a lawyer, he's a dad, he's a husband. When I tell you he is the right person, he is the right person. I want you guys to meet Sheldon Daniels. Watch.
I have Mr. Sheldon Daniels here with me. He is running against Miss Jasmine Crockett.
Yes.
Okay, he's going to give us the rundown of why we should elect him. He's running for U.S. representative. And Mr. Sheldon,
yes,
let us know, first off, why do you feel
yes,
that
ma'am.
you would be the better candidate over Miss Crockett?
That's a really good question. So I'm not a career politician. I'm a small business owner. I'm a dad. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, and I'm a husband, a family man. And Jasmine Crockett is a social media politician. And the difference between she and I, we're both attorneys. She's maybe 3 years older than me, so we're really close in age. But the difference between she and I is clear. She chases headlines, and I uncover solutions.
Wow, I love that. Definitely.
Wow.
So you feel like she's more of, put me in front of the camera and let me show out versus really getting down to business.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, so the people in our district liken her to how they describe her to me is that she's a female Al Sharpton, right? And so, no, I'm sorry, Al Sharpton, this isn't coming from me, but this is the people of TX30, that's how they feel about Jasmine. It's clear that she is very, very concerned with how much money she makes. That is first and foremost. And then she is beholden to the insiders in Washington, D.C., and prioritizes their wants and needs over the wants and needs of the people of TX30. For example, right, Jasmine Crockett rubber stamped all of the Biden administration's just endless money foreign policy, where he sent over $175 billion over to Ukraine in a war that we had no idea when it was going to end. And so it took a strong leader like President Trump to get into office. To now we're to the point where this war is about to come to an end. And, Jasmine Crockett's got egg on her face.
When I tell you that this man right here is 100% qualified, he's 100% qualified.
And I feel the same way she does, because when you come to think of it, every time I've really seen her, I always seen her in some kind of headline. And now I'm seeing TikTok videos of her dancing and this, that, and other. And it's like, this is exactly where a lot of them believe our intelligence is. Entertain us and we'll vote for you. And we will want nothing in return. Ain't that just ghastly? Nothing in return. What kind of return you're talking about, MC? I'm talking about the return of something not to me that I can pass to my family. And that's what I believe a lot of people in different communities want. Then I noticed another thing about her. But when I see these type of individuals do things like this, it's always a whole lot of fear mongering. And then it's like they're always attacking our emotions based upon fear. And I had another way I said that fear thing too. So it's like they're using fear tactics. Y'all remember that show? Fear tactics, giving you, sending out imagery in your head that this is going on, and with these, with racism in America, with oppression in America. And then you got the same people on the same side of the aisle, right in the background, as you see in the thumbnails, their face impression is like, wow. Don't she know that we're part of her party? And when she's saying that, we're being viewed in this type of way. So the landscape of this plantation politics, people are clearly starting to see this now. Because it's like what we say in recovery. Let's look for solutions. Let's stop harping on the problem and let's get to the solution of things. So, in other words, a lot of them does these type of shaming languages, and we don't get nothing in return for our family, for men rights, for young boy rights. Everything is always woke. And the equivalent of where I'm going to next is that this other video, if I sat them up right, not that one, when I was speaking on the oppression of things, but we ain't gonna do that one, we gonna do this one. Let me get back to this, back it up like this, back it up, look down here like this, and this one is bad. This is how I knew it's something like plantation politics. And then our intelligence. This is the part that hurts the most, because I can remember 20, 30 years ago, a lot of individuals on GR going out here picking crop and stuff and doing job hunting and doing it without no qualms. So all of a sudden, we are lazy. This this is real strange. This is supposed to be the kind of street talk that they actually believe we say among ourselves. Trip this off. In fair use, this is what Melody King, one of Kevin Samuels, one of the last people that saw Kevin Samuels back in the day also. Golly. Well, let's see what she's talking about. Let's move it up to right about here. Do you see? Wait a minute, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Man, I'm slipping. Struggle screaming again, man. Oh shoot, I thought I had it right. Let me get this down. Struggle screaming. Man, I'm up here thinking I'm up here doing the thing. Oh, here we go.
That will do work that some of the rest of y'all don't want to do. These are the people that are really making us great in this country.
I want you to imagine if a white politician, a white Republican politician had said this same thing. The outcry that would be on the left and on, so some of the social media platforms talking about this is racism, this is horrible, this is white people are scared of brown people, they're scared of black people because they will include black people into that, which they try to, all of us are all of us are the same. And they don't realize, even with her saying this, that there are black people who are actually illegal. So she is actually advocating not only for brown people, but for black people to pick crops and to be slaves in America. And
now, did y'all comprehend that? Now let's go up a little further over here. This is the trip. Wait till you see this part.
yes, she's black. Now, she's not American, but she is a black judge, this doesn't surprise me because slavery is not about race. It's about socioeconomic class. It's about the haves and the have-nots, regardless of your race. And let's be clear, Jasmine Crockett is one of the people that has.
So unfortunately, I'm going to have to now arrest you on suspicion of keeping somebody in slavery and servitude under the Modern Slavery Act. So you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
Modern
You do not mention
Slavery
my
Act.
question. Something
Wow,
which later
I
on in
didn't know that was
court.
out.
Anything you do say may be used as evidence. All right. Sorry.
I am a judge in my country. I even have immunity. I am not a criminal.
You've got immunity in this country.
Yes. I have a diplomatic passport.
You're a diplomat.
Yes.
So we'll need to see that then.
Yes.
And then we'll need to speak to the embassy if you are a diplomat.
I came here as a student. I don't need to work for me. I didn't come with her. She asked me because she has worked at my home before. She asked me.
These people fail to realize down in Alabama who's broke, down in Louisiana who's broke. I can go through pretty much the entire South and tell you that they're broke and they rely on a lot of welfare from the government. To be perfectly honest, it is tax dollars from these big blue states like New York. Yeah, they send a lot of money into taxes and then broke states end up benefiting from it. And now they're about to find out. So we're in the find out phase.
So yeah, this is her putting down people in the South and saying that they're all broke, that everyone is broke in the South and they're getting welfare from these other states.
That's sad.
And I guess
That's
this
sad.
is, I don't understand this, because if they're so broke, you said that people don't need
Right.
$5,000 that Trump was advocating to give to the American people, that we don't need any of that.
Isn't it sad?
So I'm
Man, I
I'm confused.
apologize,
On one
man. I was
hand,
struggling.
if we're broke, don't we need this? Don't we need a check? Since we can't afford anything and we rely on all these other states. Keep in mind,
Well, go over there and check out Melody King, y'all. And I mean, she be popping woody. She been on fire. She been on fire. Man, I'm gonna see if I got another one now. And I do have a show coming up later with our honorable Maxine Water. And I have things to debunk that. That show is going to be very interesting. Debunk what media does and what actually is being said from Trump, his sentences, and how it's getting misconstrued. As if, as y'all can see here, Jasmine is speaking with a take as if all parents have their kids going to college to collect debt. And one more time, inciting fear that if you send your kids to college, the likelihood they're gonna be ending up picking that cotton, singing those old spiritual songs and of nature. So it's like, man. With that, let me try to get one more. I think I got one more right in the chamber to show y'all. One more clip in the chamber, and do y'all remember some of these things? Let me find a short. This one, yeah, that's gonna be this one right here. Let's just do a real quick short one.
The reason that my colleagues wanted to make sure you understood the same Black history your side of the aisle wants to delete out of classrooms is because you can then misuse words like oppression. There has been no oppression for the white man in this country. You tell me which white men were dragged out of their homes. You tell me which one of them got dragged all the way across an ocean and told that you are going to go and work. We are going to steal your wives. We are going to rape your wives. That didn't happen. That is oppression. We didn't ask to be here. We not the same migrants that y'all constantly come up against. We didn't run away from home. We were stolen. So yeah, we are going to sit here and be offended when you want to sit here and act like, and don't let it escape you that it is white men on this side of the aisle telling us, people of color on this side of the aisle, that y'all are the ones being oppressed, that y'all are the ones that are being harmed. That's not the definition of oppression. You tell me the prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment that you've had, and we can have a conversation.
Now, we're going to end it right there because you got to remember, oppression comes in all shapes and forms. I was saying at work the other day, since I work in wellness and recovery, like everyone you see that's a Caucasian, a caucus, some of them are representative also. But does their family lineages originally belong here? Like they said during World War II and with the redlining and things, they were redlined on certain loans and activities because they were from overseas. So some of the lineages of these individuals that's politicians in a lot of our states, some of them have family legacy and lineage to being Italian, Armenian, and France. A whole lot of them have different lineages, and they end up getting some of the property that was owed to the soldiers, the black soldiers that fought in the war at that time. Now, some of the black soldiers did get a loan, but not all of them, and not all of the white ones either. So the hillbillies and the trailer park ones, they may be foundational white American, just as we are, like Tyreek say, foundation black American. So that's where the disruption in the static is really coming from. So this audited and all these things, we need to look at it. So when you say that they're on this side of the aisle, those in that room, yeah, they got mega bucks. And some of that money is not being spent in America because the math don't add up. So I just wanted to just say that little snippet, and I hope you like the show. And I got more to come. And the one I have to come is that we're gonna look at the receipts of this right here. Let me see if I can find the receipts of this one, because I'm feeling like the receipts of this one. Oh, I know where it is. So I have this one coming.
The things that we say are so divisive and so aggressive and so just bad and heinous.
Where hungry people are going to be on the street. Where nonprofits who were waiting for creating a civil war.
Wow.
He alluded to it more than once.
When?
He alluded to the fact that if he did not get reelected, that there could be a civil war. Now, this president is putting us in a position.
He said it that way.
Where hungry people are going to be on the street. Where nonprofits
hungry people are already on the street, and some of it is a result of her in our state not really representative in making sure a whole lot of our programs get allocated with funds. A whole lot of our grassroots programs that's in the hood didn't get allocated with appropriate funds. We was being micromanaged and all of these things going on. So we're going to get back to some of this. And until then, let's just get this out of here. Feel free. Thank the Katir friend family for putting that stream up. I put it on my Facebook page, so y'all may need to check it out. So until then, have a blessed and lovely evening. And remember, recovery is an inside and outside job, baby.